Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Links Day. My name is Stephen Benn, and it is a parliamentary occasion, and therefore it is my great pleasure and privilege to introduce the Deputy Speaker of the House of Commons, the Right Honourable Dame Eleanor Laing MP, who will launch today's event. Dame Eleanor has been the member for Epping Forest since 1997, and last year, at the beginning of this Parliament, she was elected, the first woman to be elected as Chair of Ways and Means, and is the Deputy Speaker. So we are tremendously pleased that you're able to join us, Eleanor, and we invite you to address us this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm absolutely delighted to welcome you virtually to the House of Commons this morning, and it's my great pleasure to launch the, this is the second online Parliamentary Links Day. Last year, I said to you, this is the one unique event that we're holding this amazing event virtually, and we're all still quite excited about speaking into our computer screens this time last year. I said to you then, I so look forward to seeing you all properly in the House of Commons next year, but here we are again. And isn't it fortunate that all of you who are involved in science and technology have made possible for all of us to keep in touch over this last 15 months or so when it's been so very difficult. So I'm so sorry that we're not meeting in Speaker's House today. I'm so sorry that you're not all visiting the House of Commons in person, but I am delighted that due to the great efforts that you have all made, we can still come together, at least through our computer screens. And on behalf of Mr. Speaker Lindsay Hoyle, I'm delighted to welcome you effectively to Parliament. The great thing about Links Day is that it's held with multi-party support, and I'm delighted at the number of my parliamentary colleagues who are involved in this. Particular thanks to Stephen Metcalfe, who is your chairman today and whose enthusiasm for this subject really does make things happen here in Parliament. And he is joined, of course, by Onwurah, Carol Moynihan, Leila Moran, representing every part of the political spectrum here at Westminster. It's great that many more of our colleagues are participating, including Alok Sharma, Katherine Fletcher, Onwurah, and Greg Clark. I've already said well, that's a double dose, and that's worth having. I know that what you'll be addressing is a very wide range of issues that involve the science and engineering community, not just in the UK, but around the world. And this is a great forum for all of that. The fact that today brings together all the science and engineering areas makes it a really big event in our annual parliamentary calendar. It's actually long been the single biggest science event on our calendar, not just recently, but actually for over 30 years. And it's often not recognised how important it is to strengthen the links between Parliament and the science and technology community. May I also congratulate the Royal Society of Biology, once again making Links Day possible, together with the many other societies who are cooperating. It really is a formidable achievement to bring all of you together. And I am very impressed, but not at all surprised, by the subject for the theme that you've chosen for today, namely science and climate change. Nothing could be more important. Over last year, we have really all come to appreciate through these extraordinary times how important it is for us to have the advice, the support, and the background of science. And you will all be aware how important it has been to have public trust in science, because never before has the population in this country, and indeed around the world, paid so much attention to the scientific and indeed medical advice that we have been given. Apart from COVID and the amazing achievement of developing vaccines, the role of science has helped us to tackle the biggest problem that we all face, the one that you are addressing today, climate change. And we are all in the political community joining you and again paying more attention to you as we build up to the crucial time of the run-up to COP26 and that big conference that we are hosting here in Glasgow later this year. It's because of the work that you do that we in the political world can take forward the initiatives that matter most to the people that we represent. And indeed, all the important issues that humanity faces, health, food security, energy, water, and all of that comes into climate change, will depend on you and the work you do in science and technology for their solution. And I just want to say to you that we appreciate that. Politicians do a lot of talking, but we know that you do the work behind the scenes and that we depend on the work that you do and on the evidence that you bring to us to put forward our arguments. And I say to you now what I said last year, I do really hope that next year you will be back here in person with us so that we can have those chance conversations that are so interesting when you meet people in a room. But meanwhile, this is still a really great event, and I wish all the very best for it today. Thank you all for virtually coming here to the House of Commons. Have a great day.